Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Wolves Career Mode in FIFA 19. We are right about ready to wrap this whole thing up, to be fair. We are nearly toward the end of the season. We've just got a month or so left of games to go. And of course, one of those happens to be against Manchester United. We've got 6 Premier League games remaining. And at the moment, we are on top of the table, but just only by 2 points. Liverpool are hot on our tail. Spurs, despite having the leading goal scorer in the competition by a long margin here, Harry Kane, he's got 25 goals in 35 Premier League matches, or 32 Premier League matches. It's unbelievable. I think he might just snatch Mo Salah's record, who knows, but basically it's down to either ourselves or Liverpool for who's going to realistically win the title. And I don't know, we just have to try to make sure that we stay ahead of them as much as possible. If Liverpool is going to drop any points, I can't see it being any massive margins, if you know what I mean. But this is it. The first game in the Premier League, and maybe almost the only game in the Premier League that we'll play in this episode, because we also have the Champions League semi-finals against Bayern Munich. A fair amount of my team is pretty tired, so I think I'm going to have to wheel it back a bit with some of the selections I've got. Sessegnon in there, Barty's going to start a game, Walker-Peters is in. That, I think, is about it. Still Weah, still Mbappe, and a few pretty big names in there, but I will have to monitor them all. I just want to make sure that we can hopefully get off to a good start, hopefully get a bit of a lead going, and I can take all those really tired players off if I can. If I have the luxury of being able to do that, I will. But with that being said, we still have a week-long break anyway till our next game. So if, you know, it ends up being a grind and we have to keep them out there, then so be it. But let's just hope again we're able to pick up another 3 points against Manchester United and keep the top of the spot. Manchester United currently a top 4 side. They're in the top 4 just about. They're not going to get anywhere near winning the title this season for sure, but they're still fighting to keep their spot in the Champions League, and their side looks like this. De Gea, Aurier, Rugani, Bailly, and Alaba. That's a good back 4. Amiri, Pogba, and Lo Celso. 2 or 3 younger somewhat players that have, I'm sure, grown up now and got to a pretty good rating. Pulisic, Lukaku, Gonzalo Guedes. That can give me some troubles. I wasn't too familiar with a fair few of their names on the bench, but it's still a great starting 11, and I'll try to do my best against it. Pulisic on the ball, and I have to remember that Christian Pulisic had an absolute blinder against me the last time we played Manchester United, so I will try to keep him a lot more quiet today. As Mbappe, I tried to slide it in. It didn't quite happen. Talisca I'm getting taken out left, right, and centre at the moment. A ball in here for Weah. Thought the keeper was going to come out for it here. Switches to his right foot and he's just put it wide, put it over. I don't know. This will do. Oh, switch to him, please. It's not. Oh, my God. Horrible contact from Sessegnon on the scissor kick. I swear, if the game just came out before the patch when the bloody bicycle kicks and scissor kicks were going in like crazy, that's a goal. But Alaba almost took him out as he was shooting. Fucking Johnny, are you serious? He goes to try to intercept the ball, he misses, and Alvin, you fucking idiot, oh! Just running the ball, it's not that hard. Johnny goes for the intercept, misses, Pulisic has all the space to deliver the cross, and Walker-Peters, I'm not controlling him. By the time he whips the cross in, just get back, and what is that for a clearance? He misses the ball, Gonzalo Guedes. You shit! Oh, all the fucking time. You're just at the game's mercy. I can't believe. It's unbelievable. Like, how many times you just whip a cross in? They whip a cross in. You take control of the fullback, and the momentum just carries them so far forward that they can't. Like, it's like they're going full sprint, and then out of nowhere I don't know. They just can't just stop and turn around. They never fucking do it. Cross in this time, no, punched away. Sessegnon from out of nowhere. Oh, and he tried to get it to Johnny, didn't quite happen. Why has it selected Lopez Vergara? Look at that bounce. In it comes again. Pogba's going to have a go. If that goes in, I'm about ready to fucking smash some shit up. Because I'm fuming at the moment. Yeah, there you go. Stop the cross. And that is a fortunate bounce. And my God, that first half went quick. Oh, I felt like I had my opportunities to maybe create a good chance, but haven't had that many like actual shots in the game so far, so I don't expect to be winning. I don't think I should be, but I don't think I should be down. I don't fucking believe it. I'm so sick to death of they just constantly whip a cross in. The bloke that should be marking the guy at the back stick for the header or the volley is always just running a million miles away and just gives him a freebie. Stop that cross. Stop it. There we go. He's still got it. My goodness, stop that cross. Please, someone. Oh, finally. It's a miracle. We've actually come up with it. It is a miracle. Let's go out the right-hand side now. You're fucking kidding me. Oh, every one of these cunts can die. Picked off. Walker-Peters. Will he actually get it back, though? Yes, he will. Clip from behind. Referee, come on. And All Black, another save, as if. Well, Walker-Peters is getting hunted down here by Rashford. Hopefully, we're going to start drawing out a couple of midfielders. And we do here. Neves. I mean, not Neves. Gibbs-White. Sane. He's fucking put it wide. And you know what? He took it with his left foot again. It's the same. I'm honestly about ready to swap Sane and Mbappe. Even though Mbappe's a right winger and Sane's a left winger, I'm going to get them to swap ends. So that way they actually shoot with the fucking foot I try to get them to shoot with. And you know what? I don't care if it's FIFA 19. I'm going back to FIFA 18 tactics. Just hard and low across the face of goal. I know that's not the best way to do it these days, but I just can't get these cunts to shoot with the foot that I want them to shoot with. And I don't give a fuck about what their weak foot is. They just don't listen. That header could not have gone more perfectly to fucking Pogba there. That's extraordinary. That is a big tackle from Neves. That is huge. Oh, please, Jonathan David, you're standing there like a fucking melon. What are you actually offering me here? Sane at least is doing something. Come on, mate, redeem yourself. You've got to go. Fake shot. Cross. Talisca. Oh, that's not the right option, maybe. Oh, and the punch again. It's just pounced upon by Rashford. There was too many in the way. I wanted to drive something low across the face of goal, but they were getting back too quick, and it's 1-0. I don't think I deserved to win the game. I don't think I deserved... I couldn't score. I couldn't get one clear cut. I mean, I got one pretty good opportunity in the whole game. That one with Neves with 5 minutes to go. And he fucking took it with his left foot and missed. But when the fucking idiot, you just need to take it with your right and curl it in. And he just would, again, not... It seemed so obvious. But he wouldn't do it. And the goal that I conceded, it's fucking pissing me off. Because it's just... the same goal I concede all the fucking time because you can't stop it. You can't stop your players from just running a million miles forward instead of just getting back and marking them in. I'm fucking pissed with that. There is a little bit of good news, and the only bit of good news that we could have hoped for after coming out of that fucking game and after that result is that we are still somehow on top of the table. Liverpool had their chance and they didn't take advantage of it. They only drew their last game. Looks like it was a 1-1 draw with Spurs. So that was very interesting then. It was Wolves versus Manchester United, Liverpool versus Spurs. So all the teams in the top four played each other at the same time. And in the end, Man United got the win and Liverpool and Spurs draw. So it's made that whole top four pretty interesting now. But it's still really only between both Wolves and Liverpool. There's no one else, even with Manchester United getting that win. Now we get a week-long break for everyone to rest up. This game against Watford, I don't know. I was thinking about just simming it because it's a home game and then maybe playing a second team for it. But after that last result against Manchester United, I don't know. Look, listen, if we've got all the way to the semi-finals of the Champions League, I want to prioritise Champions League because we've won the Premier League a decent amount of times. To go back-to-back in the Champions League would be, I think, way better than winning the league, in my opinion. So I'm going to put a bit of a reserve side in this one for a home game against Watford. Although I'm looking at their recent results, my God, have they actually been on a bit of a run? Is this going to be a mistake? I don't know. But I just want to make sure with only 2 or 3 days until the Champions League first leg semi-final against Bayern that we've got a good team for it. But what's the result? It's a 1-0 win. It's Bradley Price that gets it for us. 3 points, and that will keep us top and give us a fully rested starting 11, main starting 11 for the first leg against Bayern. Yes, boys, that is exactly what I wanted to see. That, though, D's and C's across the board, that's not really what I want to see. It's a few too many C's, if you know what I mean. Haha. But look at that then. The entire starting 11, except for Mikile, who's still kind of somewhat coming back from injury, a bit tired. I don't want to play fucking after the last game against United. What bloody, fucking Walker-Peters getting caught like that again. I don't want to play him, but I feel like I may as well for Mikile to be down that much with his stamina. In that case, I will play Walker-Peters at right back, and I've also made one other change to the bench. Jonathan David was one of the players that was in my team only last 2 or 3 games ago against Watford, so he's pretty rooted, he's pretty stuffed, especially since he also came on against United. But regardless, Bradley Price scored a goal for me in the last one. Every time I played him, I feel like I've scored with him. This youth academy, one of the players that we have pulled from our youth academy, and he's popping up quite a fair bit in almost every game he plays. I'm giving him a go on the bench. He doesn't have 100% stamina, but he's got a little bit more than what Jonathan David does. And if need be, we can maybe bring him on for potentially an Mbappe or someone like that. Because, I mean, I like Jan de Groot at right wing, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's got the stats to play in midfield as well. So, even if we end up bringing him on, he could be a possibility. But the first game of the semi-finals in the Champions League, it looks like we are going to go all the way down to the final day for the Premier League, unless Liverpool completely bottle it and we continue on our relatively okay form. I want to say that I did lose my last game that I played against United, but if we don't make the Champions League final after making the semis, I will be bitterly disappointed. We are going for 2 Champions League finals in a row. We took it, I believe it was against Juventus in the final, and we won. This time, however, we have got to get past Bayern Munich. We could very well, if we do get past Bayern Munich, see ourselves facing Juventus again, either them or Real Madrid. But let's not try to look too far ahead. We still have, I'm sure, what will be a very tough matchup in 2 legs against Bayern Munich here. And I reckon this Bayern Munich team, from what I've seen so far, it's going to be different. It's going to be very different. I didn't recognise an awful lot of the names that you would usually see starting for Barca or for Bayern Munich in their lineup. And you will see that this team is going to look a little bit, and maybe not even just a little bit, very different indeed. They've got some very interesting names, not only in their starting 11, but on the bench as well. They've got Koke, Batshuayi, Lindelof's come in, Lenglet, Alex Telles, Pau Lopez is their goalkeeper, Goretzka, although he's an actual player, Pjanic, Kovacic, Angel Correa at right mid. And I saw some pretty class players on the bench too, including Neuer, who might even get a run. Who know? I mean, might even get a run. What am I talking about? Maybe in the second leg, but here we go. Oh my God, this could be a brilliant fast break here. Adley just gets it off. That's a bit of a heavy one, but Mbappe turns, he shoots, he's put it wide again. Oh, twice now. Has he even saved that? I think he's just missed it. I should have played Mbappe through straight away instead of taking that touch with fucking Adley. And they're slicing all their shots. Just curl them in. That's it. Start them outside the post and curl them in. It's the fucking easiest shot in the world. At least we're getting another opportunity here. And we have Mbappe. And that's an on-the-money delivery. And it's in off of the post. This time, Mbappe immediately makes up for his missed effort only a minute or so ago. Wow, I mean, both times we just went quick. We won the ball back early at like the halfway line, and we just went fast. And that is a really well-placed, perfectly placed header, honestly. If it hit the post and gone out, I would have been livid, but it's hit the post and gone in, so I am absolutely gassed. Kylian Mbappe delivers again in the Champions League and puts us 1-0 up, and that is, of course, the first away goal. Oh my God, please, and again, you are completely forgetting about us. Leroy Sané is going to go here. And I've learnt this time, not going to try to switch it to his right foot, immediately just firing it past him with his left. Pau Lopez came out to try to stop him as well, but he couldn't get there in time, just tucks it underneath him. Look, out he comes, a fair amount of time Sané's taken to shoot that. I'd ideally would have liked for it to have been a little lower than it ended up getting, but still it's in, and 2-0 within about 2 or 3 minutes. Oh my God, imagine it. Can I keep this going and just end this tie immediately? That would be brilliant. We could play a second team in the second leg and I'd still hopefully be going through regardless. That would be ideal for our Premier League title hopes. Again, you know, that being said, this is still Bayern Munich. I think we've just got off to a crazy start. Who knows? There's still about nearly 2 hours left of football to go. Maybe more. Oh, Mbappe or wouldn't get past Lindelof. I just keep constantly going down the left and looking for Mbappe to get free down the right. Hopefully we can spring another counter-attack like winning the ball back nice and early at the halfway line and just going quick. That's how we've got all of our goals so far. Can we get one from a corner though? Maybe here with Sané. He's not in front. Switch to him, please. It just took too long. Oh! Oh! That's a brilliant movement! Oh my God, Talisca's gone through the net. Oh my goodness, but it's 3-0 within 30 minutes. Oh baby, that was a brilliant ball into the box and brilliantly headed across the face of goal by Mbappe, and Talisca is there to bang it through and to teleport through the net. Oh my, look at this. Just caught it and brilliantly headed down for Talisca. Talisca, the talisman, the demigod. Only a demigod could fit through this bigger square in the net and still get par. Oh my God, he's a magical man, that man, I swear. Oh, here we go. Pretty quick here. Sané. Again, there's plenty of space. Back stick. Mbappe! Oh my goodness! This is getting to Germany, Brazil levels of out of hand. I am shocked right now. everything is going perfectly, and it's disastrous for Bayern Munich. Look at this, the cross, they're not even trying to get in his way there, Sane, and then again squeeze through the goalkeeper and the defender on the goal line, manages to get it past them both, and it's 4-0 in the first half. Boys, just keep this up. Relentless. I want you to be relentless. We have to end this game now. Oh, he's had a go. Oh my God, that's got through. I don't know how that got past. I had two defenders in the way, but Oblak with a big stop. And that's, I swear, like their first shot or maybe their second shot in the game. Little one in there. Terrific. Sane, is the cross on again? I'm going to try Talisca here. Talisca, bang, saved. Mbappe's there. The back heel. Oh, I tried to get it to fucking Adley, but Pjanic's got in the way. Oh, fucking Vrščáko. He has done brilliantly there. He's just literally stopped them from going 5-0 down before the half. Unless we get it back here. Can we pressure him into a turnover? No, I don't think we will. Surely they're not going to get this. Surely not. We are so far past. Nah, guys, come on. Oh, big stop from Oblak. We're now 6 minutes in. There's only 4. I was so ready for the game to end. I was a bit shocked, and my defense, I just pulled them all out of position, and Neves clears. That has to be that then. Thank you. We're nearly getting into 7 minutes of 4 in the first half alone. With that being said, 4 bloody goals scored. I understand the stoppage time. I can't believe we're in the position that we're in, and I can't believe that we could have maybe even been 5-0 up. Please just keep it going, guys. I would love to get a 5th. I mean, 4-0 is probably a pretty good... If we're up by 4 goals by the end of this leg, I reckon it's already over. But, no, I swear, if we can, let's make it more. Switch to Adley, man. What the fuck? Why did it go to Talisca? And that wasn't Adley. Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. Sane. Jesus Christ. All right, fine. I was about to rinse the game there. I'm still a bit pissed, but I can't even tell my own players apart. Let's do it. Ball's in. Oh, Laporte's on this one. Oh, wide of the mark. That'll do. Way, go, mate. Go, Weah. I know that you're injured. I know, but fight. Fight, Weah. Please, get there. Little fake shot inside. That's not going to be enough. But maybe this will. Buddy! You're fucking kidding me. We just can't get this 5th at the moment. Just everything. Every fucking shot is going wide of that post right now. Honestly. Do we shoot with... Who do I shoot with? Oh, I'm just waiting for someone to get open. Waiting for a gap. I'm running out of time here. I got to go quick. No, that didn't happen. And again, he took it with his wrong foot. Oh, God. Next year, for the love of fucking God, please just be better when it comes to shot selection and what foot I'm trying to bloody shoot with. I don't know. I keep setting them up for for a right foot shot. I don't care what your weak foot is. I don't know. Regardless, I can't complain about that. We just absolutely shocked them in the first half. Couldn't do anything against them in the damn second. That is very fucking annoying, but I'm going to have to take it though, aren't I? I'm going to more than take it. A 4-0 win in this first leg maybe almost all but rules out the second leg. I mean, I can play a second team now and still feel somewhat comfortable that I won't concede 4 bloody goals in. I think this also means that I can focus a little bit more now on the Premier League, and I can rest players for that second leg, which means I can get to play my starting 11, my starting main team in more Premier League games, which is only again going to increase our chances of staying on top of the table. We could just maybe do both here. Premier League and Champions League. That would be glorious. Liverpool still haven't played their 34th game of the season. Imagine if they lose it. I don't know who they're playing against, but still. It is against a team that we just faced and beat Watford. If Watford can do us a favour, then oh my God, we'll be 4 points up. Maybe we could extend it depending on the next few games. It could be again our year. And I tell you what, I am convinced that I can play now a rotated second team in that second leg of the Champions League and still get through to the final now. And since we've got this game against Newcastle and 2 or 3 days later we play that second leg, and then obviously after that one, another 3 days we play Cardiff, I'm literally going to play my strongest team for the game against Newcastle and then give my main players a rest, or not maybe sim, but play with my second team, and then I'll have a fully fit side for Cardiff again as well. So that is brilliant. I'm loving that. I'm taking, yes, a bit of a risk. Even with a 4-0 advantage and 4 away goals, I still, yes, maybe am taking a risk here, but I'm willing to go for it. I think the only one player that I won't actually play in this game is going to be Timothy Weah, because he was obviously injured in the last game, but it looked like he could play this game if we wanted to. He was just super low on stamina. So for that reason, I'll have Mbappe at striker, De Groot at right wing, and Sane at left wing. Talisca, Adley, Neves, the midfield's the same. Makile returns at right back, so the back four's the same. All Black still in goal. And a lot of these boys are going to be absolutely rooted after this game, yes, but I'm pretty sure none of these guys will be in my starting 11 for the second leg against Bayern Munich. And most of them will be on the bench. We can bring them on if we absolutely need them, but nah, I think we now, for these next 2 games, just focus on Premier League, getting 3 points, and we'll try. If we could do it to Bayern Munich, surely we can do it, please, at least to Newcastle. We come to St. James's Park for this one. This new Newcastle-looking team. All these teams are new, being 5 seasons deep. But look, Liverpool, they still are yet to play their 34th game, so we'll have an extra game on them by the end of this episode still. So we won't really be able to gauge exactly where we are in the title race. But I'm just trying to think, if we by some miracle win this game and Liverpool lose to Watford, does that put us, would it be 7 points up? They'd still have a game in hand, yes, but I mean 7 points up, even with a game in hand. Oh my God, with only 4 games remaining in the season, that, surely you can't stuff that up. Let's look. Salikov, their goalkeeper. Gomez, Matt Miazga, Robert, and Soto. Their back 4. Interesting. Jacob Murphy, Isaac Hayden, Owa, and Spinazzola. Oh boy, he's coming to Newcastle. He's like a little, I don't know, you know how some people have bogey teams? He's like my bogey player. And nothing weird player that always just pops up and does something for me and every now and again when I play against him. Please not today. Let's go then, boys. Come on. Another big win needed. We're not getting this ball off them at the moment. It's concerning. Johnny with the intercept. It still gets through to OR. There's no way they don't get a goal at the end of all this. Another clearance goes right back to Hayden. Come on. When do we get the possession back? He's gone past Sane and the shot goes wide. We're always getting at least an attempt there. I just wasn't getting the ball back. Oh! Sane got the perfect finish there and he took it with his right, but a good save. I'm just trying to go up the middle right now and it isn't happening for me. I'll keep trying here because eventually you'll get a chance like this. Poor contact. Not strong enough from Talisca at all there. Oh, Soto is just taking it right past him. Where the fuck is Johnny? And the ball into the box. Makile, another big clearance. My God, he's coming up clutch at the moment. Every time I clear the ball away, we'll never seem to get it back. Spinazzola plays it out to Soto. I've been blocked here. All Black makes a relatively simple save though. And that is halftime. I was hoping to counter after that, but no, just got called straight away. 0-0. I was 4-0 up in the first half against Bayern Munich. I can't score against Newcastle right now. Look, barely taking any shots in the game. Sane, go. Sane, go. I'm watching you, mate. Make that run to the left. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Not how I saw it happening, but it's how it'll end up. And that is a fantastic... I genuinely wasn't trying to slip the ball in between the middle of the back 4 like that, but... That's the ball that I got. Sane with the pace. We just timed the through ball well enough. I guess that's it though, but he's gotten in front with someone all over him. A hand was outstretched. He got something on it. Couldn't keep it out. It makes its way through and it's 1-0 to Wolves. Number 9 with his 11th goal of the season. So here we go then. And Mbappe's won it back straight away. And have we got it back here? Yes, we have. De Groot, does he want to go? I'm not going to be able to feed it to him. Talisca, Hayden all over him again. It's Hayden. It's always Isaac Hayden. Oh boy, we are a little exposed here. And a big shot, man. Lopez Vergara, that looked like it was going well wide, man. You should have just let that. You should have just left that. Mbappe could be in here. This could be 2. Oh, denied by the crossbar. Just keep these shots down, boys, please. There we go. Oh, please, this time. Sane. Cross, is it on? Still got it somehow. No idea how. We've got it here. Barty, surrounded still. How do I still not have a shot? My goodness. Maybe now though. Maybe now! That time! We were in such a tight situation there. Just did everything I could to find a way to get open. And in the end, Enes Barty's done it. He was the man that got free. Look, 2 of them went to close him down and he had to strike quick and he did. One touch, finesse. Don't know how that didn't get blocked. I thought it would, but he snuck it home. Now it's 2-0. Now I feel like the win could potentially be in the bag. Dwight Gale's coming on now. They're getting a bit desperate. Max Phillips comes off. I'm also going to make a substitution. I'm bringing Kanji on for Laporte since he's pretty tired as well. De Groot, good stuff. Winning the header nicely there. And oh, that's brilliantly played. Can he bring it down or can we cross it? No, no, no. I wanted the back stick, you fucking Dutch cunt. Come on. Sane, Gomes in the way. That's fine. 90 minutes, 3 minutes of stoppage time. We've got this win, and we maybe will go 7 points clear depending on what happens with Liverpool. Call it, referee. It is over! There it is, a 2-0 victory. Not as convincing and as dominant as we were against Bayern, but we did it. We got it done. 2 goals in the second half will see us through and keep us top of the Premier League. Now we look to the game between Watford and Liverpool. What's going on? How does the table look? Oh, baby. That game between Watford and Liverpool ended in a 0-0 draw. So even though, again, Liverpool do have, a game on us, let's say they go ahead and win it, we are at least 3 points, we are at least 3 points ahead of them after that with 3 games to go. It's in our hands, especially if Liverpool drop another game. I don't know what else they've got coming up. We'll get through our second leg against Bayern Munich with our second team. Hope that we can get it done with them and see ourselves through to the final. And then it's literally just 3 more Premier League games and hopefully the Champions League final. There is about a 3-day break or so until the game against Bayern. So maybe I could squeeze a few main team players in, but I don't know. There's also a training injury, the first of the new month. Who was it for? Merrick Laporte out for 2 months right before the final games of the season. So 2 months, he's done. He will not feature in any more games then. That's terrific. Monthly scouting updates now, though. Let's see. We have absolutely nothing, I think, worth my while in Australia. How about the Deutschland? We've got, I think I saw someone with a 67 overall, although Jan van der Linden sounds familiar, and the value's not great there either. And in England, looking for those high overalls, Peter Collins with a 65. The potential is trash, so we won't get him. And the next best, Nicholas Brown, not really. Yeah, pretty disappointing. Yeah, I reckon I won't go for anyone in those scout reports, unfortunately. They're not quite what I was hoping for. But this is it then. The game, the second leg against Bayern Munich to see ourselves into the Champions League final. I don't know if I'm going to play this exact team. I might put a few of my main starting 11 players in and rotate them at halftime for other starting 11 players, if you know what I mean, because we've still got about a week-long break. It's a little less than, but still, it's about a 3-day break. Cardiff City, if some of my starting 11 players played a half each, I imagine they should be able to recover almost fully for the game for Cardiff. So maybe that's what I'll do. Not a complete second team, but we'll still have some main boys in there regardless. We won't have Merrick Laporte in there, that's for sure. He will be out for the rest of the season, which is a big loss, but we'll have Akanji come in his place. And yeah, we'll see if we can make do without him. But until the next episode, guys, where we hopefully book our spot in a Champions League final, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.